What is your focus for 2024? What do you want to make sure? What is the director telling you? Hey, we want to make sure this gets done in 2024.
Yeah, well, looking specifically at OIT, where I'm responsible for driving our customer experience and user experience operations, I'm really excited about several things. One is continuing to drive more collaboration around our user research process. And so we have all these teams, and they're all really concerned about uncovering insights about their tools, but we learn a lot about other people's tools in the process because we're talking to folks about, the website, but they want to tell us about the logged in experience. And those are actually different teams. How do we get that feedback back and forth, right? So some of that includes standardizing around a central tool that can help us share insights across teams, even outside of IT, because I want to get that information back to the different operational directorates and talk to them about how that impacts them. But probably the biggest priority from a change management point of view is our pivot to a new design tool. So we have some inconsistencies based on what teams came on board with who's using what tools. But there's also been some changes in the design space recently with some acquisitions in the private sector and things like that that have forced us to re-examine our processes. And so we're really driving toward unified tooling for designing, prototyping, and now design system management. M2322 came out last year. And so that's shaking up our space. And I guess a lot of folks don't realize that there's a legal requirement to use the US web design system on all your public facing web stuff. And that's really so that people have a consistent experience. And one of the things that we've struggled with is when you're on a non-logged in web property like USCIS.gov, and then you go to log into something like My USCIS, we want that to be a very seamless experience. We want you to feel like you're still on the same website. You shouldn't have to understand our organizational silos when you go from one part of our website to another part of our website. But it's really hard to do because those are two different teams working in two different front-end technologies and things like that. And so we can manage that by using tooling and by using techniques like adhering to a design system. But we've been waiting for the tooling to kind of catch up to be able to support things like that. So we're working really hard to be able to support our teams having access to technology to be able to support that. And I am super excited because FY24 is our year. We're going to be aligning around that finally this year. And FY25 is going to be the year that we really see that take off. So finally, I'm excited to continue to look for new ways to improve what we're doing generally, including looking at participant incentives and trauma-informed approaches to design, which are very hot topics in the space right now. And I think that toward the end of this calendar year, we're going to really start to look at those after we see the dust settle on those kinds of things. But those are really specific initiatives that I am very excited are so close that we can talk about in that level of detail.